Hi everyone, Joe Vitale, American Retirement Advisors with the Gradient Investments weekly talking points for the week ending September 10th, 2021. Let's talk about stocks. The equities declined across all major indices over the past week as economists across Wall Street have sharply reduced third quarter economic growth forecasts. The S&P 500 declined 1.68%, the Russell 2000 fell 2.8%, and the Nasdaq dropped 1.61%. Now, the international developed markets, which is the EFO, was down 0.3%, and the emerging markets reduced by 0.46%. Now, large cap stocks did outperform mid and small cap stocks, but by sector, consumer discretionary and consumer staples were the best performers, even though they both declined, while real estate and healthcare were the laggards. Fixed income government issued bonds with short-term maturities declined in value as interest rates edged up, while those with longer-term maturities were unchanged. Now, the yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury rose 2 basis points to 1.35%. A little bit about commodities. Oil prices traded over $70 a barrel on Friday before settling back to close at $69.72 per barrel for West Texas crudes, as U.S. supply concerns were elevated. We shouldn't have these supply concerns, but reports have surfaced that the damage from Hurricane Ida affected production more than expected, and Russia is struggling to meet its OPEC quotas. Traders are also noting rising European energy prices by strong demand and depleting inventories. Again, we had this issue fixed and we don't have to deal with this, but now we have to worry about Russia, what they're going to do for oil, and it's unfortunate. So we shouldn't have these issues, but this is what happens, is unfortunately we have a supply shortage, and now we have to depend on it, so now we have the demand and building up the price. Say what you want, but this is kind of what's happening, unfortunate. Economic data, inflation of manufactured goods, which is a PPI, was 0.7% in August versus July, slightly ahead of consensus expectations, and an 8.3% year-over-year rate. Now, manufacturers are still stressed with bottlenecks and shortages. The hike in wholesale inflation was led by a surge in food prices at the cost of transportation and warehousing. We are seeing this. We talked about inflation. Food's higher. Everything we do is higher almost right now. I haven't seen anything lower right now. So we'll see how long this inflation sticks around. Let's talk about some company news now. Aero Environmental, which is a G33 holding, reported quarterly revenue and earnings that were below expectations. Shares of this maker of robotic systems and services for government agencies dropped 9.64% for the week. Global Payments, which is a G33, and Contrarian Choice and Core Select Holding rose 5.44% as management hosted an analyst day in which it reiterated its 20% EPS growth forecast. That's it for today. Not a whole lot of good news there. So thank you so much for being part of the ARA family. We're very thankful for you. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 855-756-5700. Visit us online at aradvisorsinc.com. God bless you. Have a good week. We'll see you next video.